Hi everyone.
Hi.
Welcome back.
Welcome.
I'm Dee.
I'm Lish.
And this is
Allow It.
Nice to see you guys back this week. Hope you enjoyed last week's episode because we did.
Yes, we did. I can't even remember what we talked about.
To be honest, we've got. Actually, I was looking back and I was like, for someone who's for people that have just started recently, we've got quite a lot of episodes.
Yeah, we do.
So please make sure that if you haven't watched, let's say if you only met us halfway through our journey, try and make sure to maybe go back to the older ones and watch what we were about, and let us know if we've actually improved somewhat or if we're different. Somewhat.
Especially my people.
Get out of here, man.
They got a lot of things to say about me, but yeah, give us some feedback.
Give us some feedback.
Give us some
feedback. If we've changed somewhat from then.
Exactly.
Yeah.
My iron and my D levels are up.
Magnesium
again,
is up.
Exactly. So hopefully that is showing now.
No, you are looking very refreshed, talking about
great.
you being an athlete.
Oh, yes.
Exactly.
I am an athlete at the moment.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I can tell the difference compared to last week.
Yeah.
Last week, neither of us were giving anything that needed to be gave. Those
Absolutely
holiday blues were knocking us to the left. So
seriously.
Yeah. We had to just get back in the swing of things, working out again. Eating good again, and cutting out things that really shouldn't be in the chat.
Exactly, in the diet at all. And I really struggled, so I signed up for this thing called ClassPass. So I used it to book some actual classes because I was starting to work out, but then I was like, I can't even get through the warm up, so fuck it. And I know if I'm in a class, I have no choice.
To finish
I have to
Yeah.
You can't just leave halfway through the class. I haven't seen anybody do that.
Imagine, that would be me. I'll be like, I'm done. Sorry,
I can't do this.
I'm done. Bye. Can I get a refund for the quarter that's left? Because I'm in here dying.
I'm tired. What?
Yeah, I am sore though. However.
Me too.
Yeah. Although I was consistent with the workouts, I'm still sore. So what is it? Because my recovery is good. I was stretching every day. I was recovering. I was making sure I got really good sleep. Yeah. So why am I still sore?
I don't know. I just feel like it's still kind of like, okay, you had a break.
Yeah.
So now the body's like, wow, okay, I need to get back.
Reconfigure.
Yeah. Exactly. Because my core is killing me.
Talking to you.
It's killing me. Yeah, I finally hopped on the bandwagon and tried Reformers Pilates.
Yes, all the girls have been on it.
They've been on it for a very long time.
The girls have been on it for a while, and their bodies are bad.
Yes,
super toned.
Yes,
yeah.
It took me a while, but now I understand what the hype is about. I must say though, I'm pissed off because I forgot that I needed grip socks.
Oh, but you said you were going to get your grip socks before you went to the class.
I didn't time it because they're like, oh, if you've never done Reformers before, you have to be there at a certain time. So
yes, of course, exactly. For them to give you like the safety instructions and stuff.
So I was like, okay, fuck, I'm just going to go. And I'll buy them at the gym.
And there wasn't any there? Oh, no, there was
there. They were there.
How much were they?
They were there.
Oh my God, how much were they?
I paid £15 for some socks. 15 pounds for socks.
No, I can do with 15 pounds.
Do you know what I could do with 15 pounds?
15 pounds for
15 pounds.
I knew you were going to say something dumb like that.
15 pounds.
You getting there and expecting them to be
She was like, yeah, sure. I was like, okay.
By then you're signing up to the lifestyle because those girls are getting paid, they're getting money. So if you turned up and you had Reformers Pilates, she's like, of course 15 pounds is no thing for you to buy some socks.
What?
Gosh.
15 pounds.
I'd have been clearing my throat. I'd be like, you know what? An emergency has come up. I'm going to have to sign up for tomorrow. You were clearing your
throat. I was clearing mine. I was just like, wow.
How much did it cost me to wear my Adidas socks to go to my living room to do my my Pilates? Watching on the TV. It cost me £0.
15 pounds, man.
It cost me £0.
That 15 pounds hurt my soul, but that means I'm back at Reformers because those socks need to be
of course they need to be used.
Socks
now
need
you
to
have
be used.
No option.
Exactly.
I was telling the boys to motivate me because I called you yesterday and I was telling you how sore I was. And I really didn't want to do that workout. Yeah. But I was like, okay, I just need to do one last one for the weekend. We call it a weekend. We're good. We finish off the week strong. And then I ended up doing it. I felt so good afterwards. So good. Like everything that I was feeling before, I didn't feel it at all during the workout. The boys were there motivating me on the floor, crawling and in my way. And I was like, say, go, mommy, go. It was raising their hands.
That is so
yeah,
cute.
they did all those laughs. I think they distracted me from the fact that I was actually like seriously working out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But it did hurt. I was screaming. I was like one of those people in the gym, like because I was still in so much pain. When I finished it, I was good. I was good to go.
Well, do they say you release when you're working out? Like
endorphins.
Like, exactly. So I guess that's why you kind of. Because I know, like, throughout the day, I feel super sluggish. But then, obviously,
after
once I finish working out, I have that, like, boost of energy.
Yeah, of course. It's like you felt like you could do anything.
Yeah.
And anything and everything.
Exactly. But, in the moment, it's a struggle. It's a struggle. I'm going boxing tomorrow. So
wow! Oh God, girl!
Today was
today's
my birthday.
Okay, today's your rest day.
Today's my rest day.
And then tomorrow you go again.
I'm back at it tomorrow. So yeah, wish me luck.
I was speaking to the girls at work. Shout out to the girls at work that listen to me on a weekly basis, and we were talking about who we watch when we're working out, or who's our like workout partner. So I work out at home, from home, and I watch this girl called Grow with Joe, and I've literally started my workout journey with her before she had kids. Now she's got 2 kids.
Wow.
Now she's got 2 kids. She's upgraded. Obviously, she's like making millions now from YouTube. She's got what is it called? A studio now, instead of doing it in her house and stuff like that. And then one of the girls at work said, actually, let me check her out. I said, sure. She's like, okay, I work out with Mr. London.
Who's Mr. London?
You know Mr. London, the guy with the abs.
Yes. Yeah. The abs are serious.
Exactly, Mr. London. And then she was like, she was telling me about how she gets distracted. I said, girl, I'll get distracted too. But I was thinking, I can't work out to Mr. London. I don't know why. I think because I know he has workouts specifically for like women after C-sections.
Yeah.
He has workouts for women just after having a normal
baby
birth story or whatever it may be, normal birth, what they call normally just having a VBAC or whatever it is. And like he has those kind of series, but I can't take it seriously coming from him, because I'm just like, what do you know about what my body's going through? And you're telling me I should still have 6 packs. I'm like, okay, he's nice looking, but I'm just, he doesn't motivate me to work out, which is crazy, because of course most women just work out with him because he's fine as hell.
True. Yeah. Or I mean, I guess maybe he should know as a personal trainer, like a PT should know these type of things, right?
Yeah. That's the other thing I would never have. I don't think I would. Of course, I'm gonna get very rich at some point in life, and I'm looking forward to it.
From your mouth to God's ears.
When I do, I also don't think I'm going to have a male personal trainer. I think it would be also a woman.
A woman.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think it would be a woman, a ripped woman who knows her stuff. Why do you choose the people that you work out with? Who do you work out with again?
I work out with a couple.
Yeah.
I feel bad because I'm like, I don't know, I forget their name. I know it's Toya and somebody.
They're fine as hell too.
They're both, oh my gosh, they're beautiful. But actually now I want to check, because I feel, how could I forget their name? Oh my gosh, like that's awful.
It is, because you work out with them on a regular basis.
And the girl, she's pregnant now.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I think she's pregnant, right?
Yeah, she's pregnant now. What is her name? That is so bad.
Awful.
Juice. Yes. Juice and Toya.
Juice and Toya?
Juice and Toya.
I wonder where he got the name Juice from.
Yeah. Well,
because he got the juice?
Juice is also very ripped.
Yeah.
Very, definitely. But I mean, I think I like their workouts. And then obviously one always does like the... what do they call it? Like the moderation. So if you can't, if you like, if your
knees are giving in,
exactly. If you can't be doing all that jumping on the floor and all of that stuff, like so it's like, okay, I have 2 options.
Yeah,
I
guess so. Yeah,
depending on how I'm feeling. But yes, I like Juice and Toy, and especially too because the days when I I can't really work out and I don't have time. They have really quick, like intense workouts.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. Like HIIT type workouts, so, that's my bag.
Yeah. I really
don't.
Love HIIT.
I think before I used to, because this is when I was really deep into my fitness journey, I could do an hour, I could do 2 hours, I could work out twice a day.
But same when we were doing it, like around after COVID times.
Exactly, yeah. I was really
I loved
my back
it, yeah.
Yeah, and I felt good. But time.
Yeah.
When time comes back to me, for sure, I'm sure I'll be doing exactly the same thing. But yesterday I had to time everything according to everyone else and then figure it out that way. So working out is good. It makes you feel good.
Definitely.
The mental is good.
Definitely.
Got going on. Everything is good when that is happening. What's been happening in the fashion bag?
In the fashion bag?
Yeah, what are you wearing?
Oh, what am I wearing? This is a situation where I just was like, what is in my closet? And I'm just going to put it on. So it's a jumpsuit. I got it from ASOS like a couple of years ago.
That's cute.
Yeah. And
I like the bit of ASOS.
Yeah. Inspired me to do a wash and go.
You go bad girl. You go bad girl to the Riri. Please stop. People need to stop pressurizing that woman.
She inspired me to do a wash and go today. So I said, you know what? Let's do this, girl.
You guys have your natural hair. You banging.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Go for it. Because people need to stop actually pressurizing that poor girl into doing this with her hair or that with her hair or this with her hair.
I know.
Just because she's come out with a hair care line. And before then, nobody really said nothing about her hair.
She was always for me, Ree was always hair goals for me.
Oh, yeah,
when she first did that big chop with the Ree was always in her hair bag.
For sure. Recently, I'm not so keen. I didn't like that dirty bag-ass blonde wig that she had for a few weeks. I said, girl, what's going on here? I don't know. She just looked disheveled.
Yeah, I don't know. The blonde
wig. She spent all morning just running
wig.
around. Yeah. And I know she most probably did because she's a mom now. Yeah. Right. So I'm sure she had spent all morning running around.
Mom energy.
Yeah, she gives serious mom energy. She threw on a t-shirt, she threw on the wig, and she's like, okay, I'm out. I'm just going to go to these meetings. But I wasn't feeling that. I did really like the one where she had like the hair just in pins, just round, just in circles and pins, the wrap thing. Yeah, that was really dope. If you could find the pictures, please, and put them up for the people, I'll send them to you so that they can see what I mean. Basically, this is the reason why you need to watch us, not just listen, so you can see. But of course, you can just Google it. I am just wearing plain blue midi dress and this kimono that I got from ASOS Men's.
Oh, nice.
Because ASOS Men's does the best kimonos and they're always reasonably priced because I guess men don't really buy into that. Yeah, exactly. But I love a good old kimono because I'm not me and my arms are not friends.
Which is like wild because I don't understand why.
We're not friends.
There's actually nothing wrong with your arms.
We're just not friends.
Even did you not post a picture of you in Dubai in your bathing suit?
I did, but I still had a kimono.
Did you have a kimono?
Yeah, of course. Oh. And not only that, I was to a distance, girl.
I was like, I
was all the way there.
Not all the way there.
I was all the way back there. I made sure of it. You wouldn't even be able to tell what my arms looked like. Or my legs, nothing. You couldn't tell nothing.
There's nothing wrong with her arms, but okay.
No, there's nothing wrong with them. We're just not friends.
Just don't like your arms.
Yeah, exactly. We're just not friends.
Arms are fine.
We don't kiki and kaka.
The only thing is that Dion has really long arms.
Yes.
It was like she was meant to be 5'9", and the height just stopped.
Exactly. It's still the strangest thing
really
to me.
Long arms.
My arms are so long. I can never get a blazer, cardigan, or anything. I always have to have it ruched up because the length is always crappy. Sometimes I buy it in tall, but it still doesn't work. Like the length is always rubbish. My legs are really long too, which is also odd because it's not giving me like long as in just my bit is long, and then the torso is shorter. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. It's like she stopped. It's like God is like, okay, let me stop that.
It's like, okay, it's fine.
Let me just give her really long arms so she can reach for stuff. I stay reaching too, so I think maybe this is the reason why I have long arms.
Reaching indeed.
I stay reaching.
Reaching indeed.
So, oh my goodness, my week at work has been so busy. I still feel like this is one thing I wanted to kind of talk about, and I think I don't know, it's hard to articulate, right? Because when you go back to work from mat leave, you're so gassed because you're going back to work, and you actually have the opportunity to go back to work, which most people don't have that, or have a job, all of those things. So all of it a blessing, which is great. I am just so frazzled. Like, I just feel so all over the place. Here, there, everywhere.
I feel like it's gonna definitely take some time to kind of get back into the groove of things.
Well, I hope so. I hope it comes sooner rather than later. I'm just a very impatient person. I'm just like, when is this gonna get better? And you know, people say, most women say, okay, when you go back to work, that's your break for you. I'm thinking, no, it's not.
No, it's absolutely not. No, it's not.
Going to work is not a break. No. It's not giving you the time. Oh, that gives you some time to yourself. It's not.
You're just messing around with your adult children.
Exactly. I'm just there, like you just said, I'm just there with my colleagues. Yeah. And by the time I get there too, I'm frazzled. By the time I'm leaving, I'm frazzled. I feel like I am always kind of working in reverse at the moment. And I hope it just, at some point, I hope I can start keeping up. Or is that never really going to happen?
No, I think it does happen. For me in the beginning as well, I was like frazzle dazzle, especially when it came to the school run, then making sure I left on time to do the pickup. And then obviously because my days were shorter, I had to pick up. I'm working across different time zones. So also I needed to pick up when I got back home at work. So it's like, it was a lot because like you said, you feel like, okay, you're still not, you're never completing what you're supposed to do. I compared it to the baby bottle. So you know the baby bottle with the fake milk, and you give the doll the bottle.
Oh, of course,
and it goes empty. But then as soon as you put it down,
it fills up again.
So it's like
so true.
It's never empty.
Yeah, exactly. No. That is so true.
Yeah.
A few of you, I'm sure, moms are possibly on the same page. If you've gone back to work and you're kind of feeling a bit frazzled, you are not alone. Like, we're all in this together, to be honest. Yeah, we're all in this together, just trying to keep up. It is truly the rat race now when you say that, because I feel like I haven't completed, when I finish work, I feel like I haven't completed work. When I get home, I feel like I haven't completed home. When I leave home, I feel like I haven't completed what I'm supposed to do. It's just like, fingers crossed, one day it all comes sooner rather than later.
Back. Yeah.
Although I've booked so much stuff to do during the summer because I'm outside.
Oh yes.
And nobody gonna keep me inside.
She's booked and busy. Well, I mean, the only thing you could do is be outside and be outside of this country because it's still winter time here.
That's very true. Talking about this country, the elections all of a sudden have come up, and they're coming on the 4th of July. Is it the 4th of July? It is the 4th of July,
Independence Day in America.
So the elections are coming up. Make sure you go out there and you vote for change for your children, your children's children, and of course for yourself. So how do you feel about these elections? Do you feel like, because you're what do you call it? An expat?
Am I? I am an expat.
I think you are an expat at this point. Yeah. As an expat with the right to vote, what are your thoughts?
Well, I just registered to vote recently because I realized I wasn't registered. So yeah.
Clap for your girl.
Yeah. I did the first step. It's interesting because obviously I feel like I've been living in countries like the last, I would say, I don't want to really put my age out there. Let's say 15 odd years, and I've just been living, right? Not really thinking about any laws or anything that actually really affects me, because I'm just like, ugh, whatever. Just, I'm here for a short time, not a long time.
Thank you. And a good time.
Yeah, exactly. But obviously, as you said, like with me having children now, I think it's very, very important to kind of be aware of like what's happening in the government and the changes that they want to implement, and how that's going to affect, like you said, not only yourself but your children. And I think it was you that told me that for the last, 20 years that this has been, the country's been run by conservatives?
No, I think it's the last 14 years or something along those lines. Yeah, but a very long time. I can't remember what the stat is.
A very long time.
But it's been with the Conservative Party for a very, 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 very long time.
Yeah, and then I even heard, because I'm quite interested in the Iron Lady. Okay. And I didn't know she took away milk from school kids.
She sure did.
She
snatched that milk.
She snatched it away. I didn't realize they called her the milk snatcher.
She said, you guys have got intolerances anyway. Wow. Forget that milk.
She said, it's not healthy.
Exactly.
She said, go dairy free.
That lady, I wonder what her thoughts were. That's why it was just short and sweet, because she was all about her business, and sometimes that business did not make no sense.
The Iron Lady.
The Iron Lady.
Something else that was interesting to me, though, I saw a lot of people in an uproar because they're like, if you have kids in this country, take them out now, because they want to change the law and keep kids in school until 18. But I'm like, I don't understand what's wrong with that, because I think kids graduating at 16 is wild behavior.
I don't know. It's different, right? For people, it depends with the child. If the child is like academic,
if they're a scholar, you know where they're going. Yeah, exactly. That's you're different.
Good. That's completely fine. And of course, also if they're a scholar, they're happy to be in school until they're 18. If they're not necessarily academia driven, then it's useless for them. You know, they should really actually go into an apprenticeship, go into this, go into the army, go into something else. Talking about the army, this is the other point that I wanted to bring up. He wants to bring national service. He said he wants to bring national service back.
The state of the world at the moment.
This is by he, I mean Rishi. And he said that he wanted, I ain't gonna put no respect on his last name. I ain't gonna lie to you. He's just my man Rishi at this point. He's just going to get Rishi, and that's all he's getting. He said he's quite happy for his daughters to go into national service and this, that, and the other. And the kids at the house were talking about, oh, yeah, does that mean I'm going to go to national service? What do you think about national service? Like, just in general. Most African countries do it. I'm guessing. Yeah, actually, most African countries do national service. They finish high school, or sometimes they go to uni, finish uni, and then go, but you can't get a job without the sort of certificate to say.
Wow, really?
Or you can't leave the country. You can't. There's something that you can't do. Even Cuppy, you know DJ Cuppy?
Yeah.
She went back and did her national service in Nigeria. Yeah, so there's like a clause there that you have to do. There's a stipulation there that says you have to do it at this stage for something rather than the other. What do you think about national service?
I don't think anything, but now I feel like I should.
You should, because your child is British.
Yeah, I'm like, wow.
Yes, both your children are British. So these are things that you really need
and
to
is it like something now
forwards.
That they're saying that it's mandatory?
He's going to say that it's going to be mandatory for the children. Yeah, it's going to be mandatory. And, you know, there's this guy called Nigel Farage who says he's not a racist, but he's a racist motherfucker.
I know, Mr. Brexit.
Yeah, Mr. Brexit. Not only was he talking about national service, he was talking about the stop and search and how it should come back and go into all areas as well. So, you know, there's a few things that we need to think about considering as well, that we have black children, that we have women as children, so we've got girls in the mix. So it's important that whenever we make our decision to vote, it reflects our children's futures and our futures as well.
Exactly.
Just as women, as black women, as all of that stuff.
Exactly.
I haven't looked at the manifestos in terms of what they're thinking about doing for the NHS, but of course NHS needs more money as usual. Some people are saying it shouldn't be there to begin with. People should just go private. That's another story for a different day. But yeah, those are your options. Nigel Farage, Rishi Sunak, and Keith Starmer. I forgot what the guy's name is from the Liberal Democrats. or the Green Party.
I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. All of them people. Yeah, exactly. The Green Party are the sort of tree hugger sort of socialist
hippies
type. I don't think they want to be called that though.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. I don't think.
My bad, Green
I don't
Party.
think anyone from the Green Party listens to us.
Okay, yeah. So.
Because I think we're a bit too
forward.
Yeah. So I doubt very much. But it's interesting to see them go. Those children go back and forth on telly about and they can never give a straight answer either way. Politicians lie; they lie all the time. So you're not really necessarily voting for the person; you're voting for the party and what the party is bringing to the table, because I always believe no matter who's in power, they're not in power.
I mean, does it work the same like in America where it's like the House has the last say? Like it's a full House vote.
That's why I said whoever's in power, they're not in power.
Yeah, exactly. So
at the end of the day, if Parliament doesn't push it through, or if the vote is going on one side, going on another side, that's it. They have no say.
Yeah.
So it's amazing how a lot of people are like, oh, Obama didn't make any changes. Obama didn't make a difference.
Yeah, I mean, like,
because he didn't have majority.
Exactly.
It wasn't possible for him to make the changes that he most likely wanted to make. So it just is what it is. I think it's a lack of understanding, really. I do, however, want to maybe look into the manifestos a little bit more deeply this time round.
Definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
Same here. Sure. I mean, we're interesting time. I'm shocked that they decided to do a general election.
Yeah, they should.
I thought they were stalling.
Come on now. And he's saying, oh, he still has hope. We all know how it's going to go. But let him keep his hope if he wants to. It is what it is.
Or you thought he just felt like he was that big man, like you said? Let the people vote. It's fine.
Big man for who?
He said, let the people vote.
That's basically what he said. Let the people make the decision. And this is what ended up happening to them, during Brexit.
Of course.
Because they said, let the people make the decision. And the people made the decision indeed. And here
they're so mad they can't go to Spain.
Thank you.
With no issues. Yeah. They can't go stay in their house in Spain.
Here we are, struggling and suffering through this whole Brexit situation, and they can't even try and tussle their way back into it, which is a damn shame. So all of this makes a difference. So please vote wisely and make sure you actually do vote. They've just finished the South African elections, and my guy's gone back into power again.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I don't think the people like him very much there. So
America's coming up soon.
Oh yes,
too.
So it's literally everyone's shuffling.
All of the big countries. It's been election year. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
All of the big
that situation in America is wild.
Live in a very scary place, but what can we do?
It's wild.
What can we?
My
do?
man found guilty. And he said, oh, yeah, but it doesn't really... It doesn't matter.
Yeah. He's still running for president.
It doesn't mean that he can't run for president.
Yeah,
but really, just a regular American person who's ended up somehow with a felony or ended up with a criminal record cannot get a job to save their lives.
But they could run for president and they can't vote.
That's actually crazy.
They could run for president.
That's actually crazy to me. And then Joe Biden's son, obviously.
Oh yes, he was convicted, right?
He was convicted for gun charges and I think a little bit of possession or something like that. But he's a grown ass man. He's like in his 50s.
I think he has a problem anyway.
He does have
a problem, right?
He dabbles.
Dibbles and dabbles here and there.
He dibbles and dabbles. And you can tell too now, he's like, fuck around and find out.
Oh, Jesus.
He's like, let me see what happens.
Oh my gosh.
He doesn't look like he regrets any minute of it.
He's
honestly.
Like, whatever.
Honestly. Someone was saying that he could be president if he had really put his mind to it. But the idiot decided to just obviously do other things instead.
I mean, that wasn't his goal in life.
His goal was to be a crackhead.
I want to live my life. I want to live my life.
Can you vote in America?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can go back and vote if you wanted to.
Yeah. Yes, I would have to register, do all of that. And
admin is not your strong suit.
Absolutely not. I'm not doing all of that.
No, I'm not doing all of that.
Yeah.
But they fought for your right to vote.
My mama's voting.
Okay.
My cousins are voting.
I guess so. Yeah, that's true.
Family's voting.
Yeah. Everyone's contributing.
I think the people that are living there need to vote.
Do what they need to do.
So if you live there, vote.
Yeah. But like you said, everyone has got their elections, and we'll see what the end of the year
What we need to do is stop making Americans that live abroad file their taxes still. That's something that people should really think about.
What we need to do is go to the tax-free country and move to Dubai like we said we would.
Yeah, exactly. That's what needs to happen.
That's what needs to happen, really, is for us to move to a country where we don't pay any taxes to begin with.
Seriously.
This taxing world is not for the faint-hearted, honestly.
It's not
They
fair.
really just don't want me to be a rich auntie. They don't. They don't want me to follow my dreams.
No.
They don't want me to, what is it called? Fall into my...
Oh, into your destiny.
Thank you! They don't want me to fall into my destiny. They're just haters.
As long as you stay here.
Of course, clearly.
Definitely.
Yeah, clearly. There will always be forever haters.
Definitely
forever
not.
haters. Wow.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
I had... We don't have enough time today, though, to dive in. So I'll probably save it for next week.
Okay. Then.
I have another allow it with the advice. Another allow it. Yeah, but let's allow it and
then
do
putting it next week.
Yeah. No. Because it's like. Yeah.
In its time.
It's long, yeah.
And we talk a lot.
Exactly.
That's why we have this podcast.
Exactly. So
exactly.
We'll allow it for now.
We'll allow it for next week.
Yes.
And then we'll keep it for then. And then we'll have much longer time to discuss it.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's do that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, I didn't forget about you. We'll talk about it next time.
Thank you guys for tuning in. It's been short, but it's been a sweet one.
Yes.
I don't know about y'all. Okay, keep your natural hair out.
Yes.
Looking cute.
Yes.
Yeah.
Keep it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Buy the Fenty hair products.
Yes. Shout out to Fenty.
Thank you, because black owned is it.
Let's do it.
And is where it's at.
Tell me what y'all think.
Hope you guys have a good week. Thank you for tuning in to Allow It. Do not forget to share, like, and subscribe.
Yes.
Also, you can listen to us on all the Audible platforms as well.
Spotify, Apple, Google's going to YouTube. YouTube has their own streaming service, like Spotify. So yeah.
They're dipping in it. I didn't know that.
Yes. So yes, please listen to us.
Yeah, listen to audio in a way.
Exactly.
Yeah. Thank you.
Bye.
Have a good week. I am Dee.
I am Lish.
And this is
Allow It.